Hey guys, me Marine Ninja with Nerf here, and today we are going to play some PC Building Simulator. Except we're gonna do the free build. We're gonna build a Threadripper build. Alright, so let's move this case and inventory cases. What case should we use? Since I'd like to do a custom loop, I'd rather do a decent. I'd like to do a decent case. Maybe this Carbide series supports standard ATX. I'd like to see if we can find one that's maybe an EVGA, maybe like a DG. It's white though. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter in terms of color, but oh, that's a standard ATX. Brother. For a Threadripper build, I'd rather have one that, yeah, like the. Oh yeah, here's one. Yeah, let's see this fractal design case. I don't know if it's gonna be able to fit a bunch of radiators. We'll try this case. For the reservoir, I think this is that case where, actually, let's try a different case because in that case I sort of had trouble with. Uh, let's find another extended ATX case. SATX. I'd rather not do fractal design because I think that one's gonna give me the business. How about Oh yeah, here's an NZXT. Oh, my two favorite colors. Alright. And it supports extended ATX, so yeah, hopefully this one will be better. Let's take off all the covers. I don't like to use these case fans. I just like to put in cool looking ones. So, motherboards. Yeah, we're gonna do Threadripper, so we need an X399 board. Not X. That's X299 is like for Extreme Edition i9 LG 2066. The Extreme one. I don't know if I should do that because I might not support more than like one radiator. If I wanted to add more than one radiator. Let's keep scrolling down. Maybe that one. I'm not doing an MSI. It's X299. Alright, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Yeah, I'll do this X399 Gaming 7. Now we're gonna do a Threadripper 2990 WX. We're gonna do 128 gigabytes of RAM. So we gotta open all 8 of these DIMM slots. Except first, let's apply the CPU thermal paste, and then we'll install 360 in the front. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to. Alright, that's fine. Well, yeah, I wanted to install water block. Yeah, this one. So let's do quad channel memory, RAM. So we gotta have 8 16 GB sticks. I think the fastest 16 gigs of RAM that we're gonna get, especially in RGB, is here, I'll show you guys. Yeah, this 3866 Trident Z. Yeah, that's the fastest DDR4 we're gonna get with that's 16 gigs and RGB. I know that we could probably go faster, but this is a maximum that this game has. Like, or at least for, again, 16 gigs and RGB. Like, it seems like the 8 gig ones without RGB is like, even with RGB, it's still, I can't, they seem to be much faster, so. And 3066 is actually pretty good, actually, so. Uh, what's next? Let's install our NVMe drives before video card. 26. Maybe we'll go with like Corsair. How many NVMe drives can we? Three. Not bad. 3 NVMe drives. So go 3. I would do the 960s, but I don't. I'd rather have like slightly faster transfer speed. So we're just gonna do 480s because of that. Wow, sports supports 3. That's not. Yeah, so it's only 3. I'll prove it to you guys just to make sure you know. See, yeah, so. And then, we'll add some SATA SSDs and maybe some hard drives, but let's focus on the other stuff. So, video. Well, that would be, for a video card, I would say, like, do a 2080 Ti Founders Edition, but I don't know. I'd like to do all custom loop stuff, so I'd rather just do a 1080 Ti. I mean, if it was there was a custom loop for the water block for 2080 Ti, I would do that, but I'd rather just go all custom loop. So we're gonna go SLI 1080 Ti, so first, second, and fifth, sixth. All right. Yeah, so that should be. Yeah, so one of those. Perfect. All right. Oh, that's kind of weird. 1080 Ti would have a 6-pin and an 8-pin connector because my EVGA 4013 1080 Ti has two 8-pin connectors. So that just if as far as I know, there are no 1080 Ti's that has a 6 and an 8-pin connector. You probably all two 8-pins because that's what mine has. So, anyways, next thing is a reservoir. We're gonna add some more radiators. Or at least I'd like to. And then we gotta do. Let's see if we can add any more. Well, I know we can. Can we add a 140? Clearly not, because the video card's in the way. So apparently, well, we could do a 140, but yeah, again, the video card's in the way. So maximum we can do here is a 120. Whoops. And then up here, we could probably. You know what? We should probably test and make sure this motherboard has enough fan headers for all these radiators. But if so, also I hope we don't have any conflicts with tubing. But let's just see. I mean, I think it looks okay, but I think it's good. Alright, so yeah, can we fit any more? Yeah, see? Alright, so there's no more fan spaces, so yeah. RGB one. Alright, so time to... Oh yeah, we'll add the power supplies and SATA SSDs and hard drives last, because I gotta see like power supply and stuff. Probably going with a higher end one, but alright. So do red EK fittings. Make sure it's rigid pipe. Uh, I'm hoping we're not gonna have any problems with. Oh yeah, there's beauty panels in the way, so unfortunately, we can't do it like that. But whoops, perfect. And from there, the first one here. Oh my god. Trying to like just try and make this even. Can we? That's probably the closest one it gets. And then alright, and then connect these two. And then from here to here. Which is pretty simple. But can we make this look a bit nicer? Alright. Please don't be any conflicts. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Yeah, see, it's like running across the radiator, and yeah, I don't think there's any way we can do this. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? It's fine. We'll undo this, but we're gonna have to. This time, we're gonna have to do the loop in a different way, I think. We're gonna have to start it from a. Yeah, we're gonna have to start the loop from a different. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize I was gonna do that, but alright. Uh. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this so we don't run into that problem where it runs like that. We should do it so this gun, somehow we can like. Hmm. That's gonna be kind of tricky to figure. Uh. Well, it's gotta go through here somehow because we might have to remove this radiator because it's gotta go through here. At least one of these is gonna have to, because we can't just run it from here to here because then that just leaves this radiator out. So gotta try and figure out what we're gonna have to do here. So, will this work? Again, obviously no. Oh, alright. You know what? I think we're gonna have to remove this radiator because, unfortunately, wait, did we just unplug another different radiator? We might have. Okay. So let's just replace that with a case fan. We'll do HD 140. Yeah. All right. So all right. Oh, so I guess they're only doing two radiators, but all right. From there. Really? What happened? Is it? Wait a second. Hang on a second, guys. I think that fan might be. I know we can't do this, but if that's a problem, it's going right through the fan. Yeah, so if we're gonna have a 360, we're gonna have to get. I don't think we can have a fan here at all. We're just gonna have to completely. Oh no! What do we unplug? All right, so try this one more time. See, that's the thing is, the pipe tubing goes here, and like there's a fan in the way, so we might not be able to have a case fan here, like I said. But see now, yes, we can't do it straight like that. Whoops. Perfect. Trying to make this look as nice as I can. Alright. Can't do that because the beauty panel's in the way. Okay, this is probably the best we're gonna get. And then from here to here. Again, we can't do that. Alright, I guess that's how we're gonna do that. And then from there to here to complete the loop. Oops. Perfect. Straighten this corner out a little bit more. Oh, forget it. Alright. Power supply time. Yeah, first let's see if we can somehow squeeze in a case fan there. I mean, if not, then whatever. You see? How about the 120? I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, so can't have a case fan there. We could have probably chose a slightly better case for this, but oh well. Anyway, so power supply. No, the storage. Cause I gotta see like what power supply. 850. I could use like an AX1600i maybe, which is all the way at the bottom, near the bottom. Oh yeah, here it is. That's the power supply I have, the ARM850X. Of course there's a power supply shroud. This case is about 132 bucks, I guess. put back the PSU mount. Really? Let's see, like, what? Yeah, so how many drives can we add extra? What's the maximum? So let's start with SATA SSDs, which are near the bottom. Yeah, these. 120, 240, 8 data drives. What's the fastest? 540 megs, 485, 5, 25. His Patriot burst ones are the fastest. Here with 25 megs. A couple of 40, 80 gig Patriot burst drives, perhaps. I would have rather done Corsair one, but it's fine. Cause even though it's only by 25 megabytes a second, it's still a little bit faster. So, and can we fit any we should probably add some hard drives too, but yeah, we can fit 2 more in the back, apparently. How many drives can we add? Probably the power supply's gonna max out first. It's very possible. Here for the SATA ports on the motherboard. See? So that basically... I might remove the SATA SSD here. This one. And I want to add a hard drive instead. 4 terabyte Seagate. Anyways, I think it's time to... I think... I think it's time to close this thing up and power up. Dust filter as it goes in the front. Front panel. Top panel. And then finally, both of the side panels. Oh, wait, I forgot. Just one thing. I have to fill up the loop with the coolants. I use red coolants. Like the coolant I bought for my custom loop when I get it done finally. So, now, you can put the side panels on. Perfect. I'm excited to power this thing on. 20. Alright. Need this. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Let's go into the BIOS of this board. But for now, I'll just do XMP profile. M.2. As you can see, we have several different drives here. But, of course, we want to go with the fastest drive. So, which is not the Patriot Burst. It's the M.2 drive, the Corsair one. Wow, you saw that was really fast. No. 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 And yes. Alright. Actually, she's looking pretty sweet. Bio. And then lighting. Let's start with normal RGB. Wow. Nice. And now to my favorite color. Red. Man, that looks cool. Alright. Let's run a quick 3D Mark test on it. This kind of sucked that we couldn't have a case fan back here. Yeah, we can remove this thumb drive. I just want to see exactly how it'll perform. Okay. Oh my gosh. The processor, really say it's running at 87 degrees? 88 degrees? That Threadripper, well, of course it's an AMD, but still, that's really hot. But remember, the Threadripper 2990WX has 32 cores and 64 threads. So, of course it's gonna run hot under load. Just cause remember the stock maximum uh wattage that this 2990WX takes up is like 250 watts. Which is pretty crazy, so 90 Celsius. Not bad. 15,000. I might try and have the voltage a little bit. Then 1080 Ti's, 65 megahertz, 96. System info. See, look, Threadripper 29, 40 degree. Right now it's 40 degrees. Let's run it automatic. No, infinite. Let's see how much wattage it's gonna take up. When the CPU's under load. See 90, 91 Celsius. Wow. I'm just curious to know how stock without overclocking the video cards overclock the video cards in there. But I'm just curious to know like how high the wattage will get. 600, 700 watts. Holy cow. I think that process is taking up at least a few hundred watts under load probably. Even though it says 250 watts. Remember, I didn't overclock the process. You can only overclock the video cards a little bit. Wow, 826 watts. Okay, I guess that power supply is a little overkill, but still, that's quite a bit right there. 826 watts. Now let's see if we can overclock the processor a little bit now. We can't do it much, but knowing the way this game works. try 4.25. I'll raise it to 1.4 volts. Now, of course, it turns off the XMP profile. See 120 gigs of RAM, quad channel, 21080 Ti's. Alright, let's save this and see if it'll work without crashing. Run the OCT. Come on, I wanna hide behind the case. Did it crash? Yes, it did. Oh, alright. I guess that Threadripper runs really hot as it is, so that Threadripper probably went over 100 Celsius probably. So let's see if we can just bring on the. Yeah, let's try 4.233. OCCT, infinite. Probably will crash again. 'Cause I think the way this game works is if a CPU goes over like 100 Celsius, it'll crash. And you saw the Threadripper is already going like 91 at stock. Oh, this time it actually. Yeah, see, it's running at 95 Celsius right now. And yes, the processor is being thermal throttled right now. And you're like few degree well, you'll probably be able to overclock like if you were to use like in this game like a normal processor like an i7 9700K or like a Ryzen 3 or 5 or 7, you'll be able to probably overclock more because those things don't have obviously they don't have like 32 cores and 64 threads. Let's see how high it'll get now. 140, 50, 850.